we've got loads to catch up on, but just going to start the video by telling you youth intake has been and gone. And no, it wasn't a golden generation. It was possibly the worst youth intake I have ever seen in my whole life. We're going to have to invest big time in the youth structure, but we just don't have any money. But I signed 3 players from it. 2 because we were 14 and they have a little bit of potential. And 1 because he had the coolest name ever. Yeah, let's welcome a legend to Tasmania Berlin. A legend of the game. Sebastian Schweinsteiger. Unfortunately it's not him. It's just a cool named regen that's just nicked his name. Maybe his mum and dad were big fans. Last names were Schweinsteiger, so I thought, well, we'll give a nod to the big man. But yeah, the big time has come to Tasmania Berlin. Hi everyone, Chris here from Straight Red Card Gaming, and welcome back to episode 70 of Project Bundesliga, where we try to take Tasmania Berlin all the way from the Berlin Liga, Division 6, all the way to the Bundesliga, and try and beat the grand total of 8 points we got in the 65-66 season. So we're aiming for 9 points, but we've got to win five divisions to get there. And yeah, we're in Division 4 at the moment. We're mid-table. This season's a write-off, to be honest. We're just stuck in no man's land. We can't touch the big time, and we're nowhere near relegation. So we're playing Neustrelitz today. They're our rivals. They kept nicking all the players I kept fancying the last couple of seasons, but as a club we've kind of grown a bit further than them, and we could send them back down to the next to the North East North Division by getting a result against them. But a lot to tell you about. Your last year when we beat Borussia Tennis Berlin 4-2 in the Landerspokal, we scraped past them, and yeah, things went reasonably well after that. We played Lichtenberg, and yeah, 2 goals, Henrik Hamel and Clemens Müller, and it was comfortable. Then we played Oberlundsee at home again, and we won 1-0, Clemens Müller getting the goal. And then we played Magdeburg second team, and they were all over us. We were lucky to escape with a 1-0 loss. Jerome Trapp got sent off in the 84th minute, and yeah, it wasn't a sending off. I was a bit angry, but I'm learning to bite my tongue because I don't want to be banned. Then Victoria 1889, the team that we always beat. We didn't actually beat them. We took a 2-goal lead. They came back, and that kind of knocked the wind out our sails, to be honest, because we went on a couple of games losing streak. Frusenwald, who are right down at the bottom of the table, beat us 3-0, and we looked like Barcelona, to be honest. We just were awful. I tried a couple of different formations and stuff during this time. Daniel Yusadowski missing a penalty, and he's just not playing well at all at the moment. I think he may be finished at this level. This may just be, last season was maybe just his last hurrah. And then we played Rafno, and 2-0, and we didn't deserve to lose 2-0. We had chance after chance after chance, and yeah, we managed to steal one. And then we managed to make up for it against Bautzen. We won 2-1. And all the goals coming in the sort of last 6 minutes of the game. 87, 90, and then they scored one in 93. And it was a really clinical performance from us at the end. Nothing happened for about 95 minutes, and then it all happened. So yeah, really pleased with that. So we played Neustrelitz. I think I've been toying about with a few tactics, trying to tweak things and stuff. I'm not sure what I'll do next season. Whether this tactic that we're using at the moment is pretty good, and it did win us promotion from the North East. That's not the tactic we're using. We're using the 4-3. Yeah, that's kind of what we're using, but some of the players are in the wrong position, so I need to move them about. We were playing I tried that 4-4-1, 4-4-1-1. Didn't really work that well. It wasn't until we moved back to this that we actually got the result. In terms of finance, we're still hemorrhaging money. If we get to the end of the season, maybe 250 under, we know that the money from the Berlin Landerspokal, if we can win it, get 30 grand for that, and then we'll get a first round plum draw in the German Pokal. But yeah, we have the semi-final after the Neustrelitz game. In terms of the squad, you'll see a new name. Leo Caston, and he's going to be my new first choice goalkeeper for next season. He came available, he played for Wolfsburg, was released, obviously didn't have a club, came up, it was actually the first decent player my scouts have found for ages, and he was recommended to me. Took him in on trial, he looks pretty good, he's an upgrade on all my other goalkeepers, so I've got 4 goalkeepers on the books just now, from having 1 2 seasons ago to having 4 now, but this guy's going to be the only one that's going to be here for next season, and I'll sign a backup or a guy to compete. And yeah, he's just an all-round great player. If you look at the comparisons, I quite like doing this with goalkeepers, as I say, I'm not a huge fan of doing this for him. We've got Kobe. Yeah, I think there's not much in it, but yeah, I think he's probably slightly better than Kobe. Just ever so slightly. So, big signing. In terms of the loanees, I've tried to hold talks to signing a few of them because a lot of them are out of contract. They're not saying no, they're saying we'll wait to the end of our contract before opening terms because they don't want to sign in for less money until the end of our contract. But then it's the end of the season anyway, so I don't quite understand what they're thinking is. It must be a slight bug with the game, because obviously if they sign the contract, either that or we're waiting for our parent club to make a better offer. In terms of transfers, I've made a transfer for next season, and it's a good one. Do you want to see? I don't know if I should show you, to be honest. Maybe wait till next season. I'll go on then, I'll show you. Look at this guy from RB Leipzig. I don't know what he's thinking about signing for us. Look at this pace. 15, 16. Look at the physicals on this boy. He is an absolute beast of a defender. Decisions, determination 12, teamwork 14, work rate 14, tackling, marking, heading. This boy, he could be playing in Bundesliga too. I don't know what he's thinking about signing for us. £500 a week, but as I say, we're going to do a total rebuild, so yeah, I can afford it. I'd maybe try and have to get Usadowski to take a slight pay cut because he's not going to play very much next season. In terms of squad today, Caston, you'll get to see our first look at our next season's first choice goalkeeper. I was actually surprised because normally you can't register players, but it allowed me to register Caston, so I don't know what that was all about. So Gonzalez can come in, and then Trapp and Fowley, I think we'll just keep that the same, and Mueller can go up top with Locatelli behind him, and then Usadowski can come off for Umreal. Bem could come back in for Bique, and that's pretty much the strongest lineup, but he prefers a poacher, so we'll leave that as that. Roman Krasinski, Holgarther, Niels Becht, we'll get him off for Jadinski. And that's a pretty good lineup, I think. Usadowski needs to be on the bench. We need the legend on the bench. You can't have a bench without him. Although Fisher's pretty much a legend as well, taking him off, but got a funny feeling Fisher's not going to be here next season. Yes, I've recovered from that goalkeeping error, so it's probably time for another one. I should really try and take a record on all the goalkeeping errors and amalgamate it into one video. That's be quite interesting. Hello? Hello? And there we go, we've got kick-off. Lower round after. Sorry if there was a slight delay in that video there, just my phone went off and I thought it was something important, but it wasn't. Just one of these telesales things. I don't know where we get your number from, but It's a pain. There we go. In. Oh, I thought that Unreal was going to get his header. He's 5 heading. He gets a lot of goals from his head. I don't quite understand where they come from. Considering this, bit of quality there. And making a run, and it's going to be a counter again, isn't it? It looks like it's going to be our chance, and then a counter. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! What a header, even. Get confused. Kehrer. Oh, Bem. He's a bit of class. He's the one goalkeeper I'd like. One goalkeeper. He's the one player I'd like to keep for next season if I can agree a deal with him. Locatelli. My words are all over the place. Locatelli, Unreal. Oh, Locatelli. Oh, he will talk to him, Locatelli, but he just wants a little bit too much at the moment. I think he'd probably be a backup player next season if he signs. So I think next season we have to go all out. We have to. With that defender coming in, he's going to make a huge difference. So we need to fill the squad with decent players round about him. So that's what casting is. Rademacher's another one who's willing to talk, but again he's wanting a little bit too much. So I'll just let his contract expire, and if he doesn't agree to terms, then he's no big loss. I can probably get better than him, especially some of the players I was talking about. That young defender came up in that list of players who you could have been released by Bundesliga clubs. And I just went through them and just offered them all contracts, and I was surprised with 2 of them wanted to talk to me, but one wanted like £1,000, and he was quite happy to take 500. So that's why I took him. Still watching the other boy, but yeah, he's just wanting a little bit too much money. This is a pleasing performance. Team talk. There we go. That didn't work, did it? Let's talk to him. Got a lot more to come for you. There we go. I don't often do these individual talks, but I do them now and again just to keep them on their toes. So yeah, so it's going to be a huge overhaul next season, but I've not really had a settled side for a couple of seasons, to be honest. It's, well, probably for 5 seasons we've been here. 6, we've been here 6 seasons, yeah. So Season 7's going to be a lucky one. Locatelli. It's just a kick-off highlight, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a penalty. And Usadowski's not on the pitch to take it, so I don't know who's the penalty taking at the moment. Can Dennis? Oh, lovely. And that's his first goal of the season. And he's the quality that we need to bring in. Yep. Phone just went off again there. Probably the same people not wanting to talk to me. I don't understand why they do that. Yeah. And it's going fairly well. I don't know. Not used to this, not in the last couple of games. Oh, and did I just curse it? Well, you could take shots like that all the time, Jan. Let's make a couple of subs. That's for the hell of it. Get Bernard. Let's go Usadowski. We want to see Usadowski. Everybody wants to see Usadowski. Who else is not? Everybody else is playing reasonably well. Anybody really struggling? Not overly. Startsev looks like he's struggling a little bit. Let's get Andreff on. And that's it. Andrew Startsev signed a new contract, but he's going to be back up next season. He can play the left side of defence, the right side of defence, and he can also cover in the middle. So he's an important player to have about the squad. And he's taking next to nothing now. I think he's on £140 a week now. So, oh, that's a Usadowski goal. He saves it for the cameras these days. He's taking a claim. I started to think he was finished. But I've thought of that before, and he's came back and proven me wrong. As I say, the plan is for him to... Oh, unlucky Zarius. I don't know why he's on the free kicks. I'll have to look at his free kick taken, because you're better with somebody else on free kicks. Oh, good header. Locatelli to nobody. All the way back. Add our mission. So it's a part of a cart. Andreev. Oh, I've seen them roll into the goal. Oh, that was nearly to Locatelli's head. This goalkeeper's definitely an upgrade. Trap. We'll ruin him. Our coaches will ruin him. Amrel. Jaggy. Carson. Gera. Oh. Patrick Jan. That's because I was taking the mick out of him. Go back to balanced. We don't need to keep pushing it. Praise him because we're doing well. I will just make a sub just to kill the game. Who's not playing well? Just the defence really. Who's really struggling? Trap's struggling. He's on a card. We'll take him off because it's just asking for trouble to have him still on the pitch when he's getting tired. And Holgartner can come on. Holgartner. Is that mouthful in it, Hofgardner? He won't be here next season. Unless we can't get any better. Ambachter, he might be here, but he doesn't overly impress me every game. He has one good game and like 3 bad games, so that's it. That was a professional performance. Team talk. These are the result of your performance. I'm really pleased with that Usadowski goal. Right, we're back for the Berlin Landerspokal semi-final, and that'll probably be a messy one because the players will be tired, but yeah, just having 3 games in sort of 7 days is hard for these part-time players. Right, so we're back for the Alltlienicke game, and yeah, we usually play these guys in the final, so this is going to be interesting. We scraped past them last season, so we'll have to take this seriously because they are a good side at the moment. We are currently 5th in the German North East North Division, whereas we are 6th in the division above, and so we really have improved. The other semi-final, I imagine Berlin or AK will get through that. They're 8th in the German Division North East, and Croatia Berlin are in the same division. They're 15th, so that could go either way. So either way, if we get to the final, we'll be playing a team in the division below. I think we just have to take this seriously. I think the only change we'll make, I think we'll bring Fisher in just because he's... Or will we? Yeah, we'll bring Fisher in. I'll have a look at the other players. Ramdachter, that's a difficult one to say, he's struggling. So Felix Flodder. I try to open up conversations about a contract with him because he's a fairly good youngster. But he's already agreed terms to move to Dusseldorf, is it? Wait a minute. Click on to him before I tell you a lot of nonsense. We called Ingolstadt overdue transfer, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Fortuna Dusseldorf. I think he's lucky to get as big a club as that, because I don't think he's as good as that. They maybe see something in him that I don't. Well, I wanted to sign him, but it was very much because he's our level. Flodder, Fisher. Startsafe struggles as well, doesn't he? But we'll keep him on. So we've got options on the bench, and we'll go for it. I'd like to maybe see Usadowski on the bench. Well, we'll leave Usadowski on the bench. I was tempted to play him instead of Muller, but we need the big boys on because these guys are good and they always raise their game against us. it's all over to have a good one. Let's see, a lot more to come. I need to talk to them because I am worried about this. Good to see Fisher back in the squad, because I don't know if you guys, but I always get a little bit attached to some other players, and Fisher's one of those guys. He has nothing about him apart from a good free kick, but yeah, he's a fan favourite. He's an icon. Usadowski's the other one. The two players that, you know, Embarga. I still pine for him. Benjami. To be fair, not many of this team. Amrell, Trapp, two players that I enjoy. Muller. Oh, that was a nasty tackle. Adelman. Oh, I thought we had our number. I'll maybe just move it back to balanced. Will be. Oh, it's a dangerous cross. Oof. They've came right out and having a go. Yeah, no, my missus always laughs at me when I say I'll get attached to these players. I don't like seeing players moving on. Krasinski's another one I had for a few seasons. I guess might be his last hurrah. He's hardly featured this season. Oh, they're all over the place. They are proper having a go at us. I don't know what to change. Shouts. Come on, more. Not had much of an effect. Smirak, we had him last season. Click on it, yep. Trapp's picking up his yellow card. This is a poor performance. We're going to get a good bollocking at half time. We're probably lucky to be aggressive. I'm not happy. Listen, Keenway, nothing specific noted. Let's tell him. Assertive. Let's see. Go out there and show everybody what you're capable of. 19 talk. Start. That's the effect. Shouts. Get creative. Go on. Treat yourselves. By getting creative, I didn't mean letting them in to score. I saw that coming a mile away. Gonna have to go attacking. That's offside. Come on, guys. Oh. Should have rode that tackle, because that would have been a... Oh, send it off. Bocatelli. Fisher. Start save. Trap. Lovely. Shouts. Come on, more. Beautiful. Focused after the shout. That's what I was wanting. Yes. Oh, Bocatelli. We can't do this without a scare, can we? Keep going. We're doing it. Thanks, praise. Now if they score, that'll look a stupid shout. Which usually happens. And there will be negative about it. Oh, he's got for pace. Dennis Glinker Regsasil. Yeah, I took the risk. I played my first team. He's meant to be a huge upgrade to my goalkeepers. We're overwhelmed with a shout. Oh, is that Trap? He's gone. I knew he would be. I saw him in a yellow card. We need to win this. This is vital for the club. I'm going to keep things the same. We need to push up. Show some passion. I'm real. I thought that was us. Fisher, don't lose it. Serious. I'm real. Locatelli. Oh, that's a penalty, surely. Oh, lovely. Attacking. Cautious. Pause. Tactics. I'm real back. Locatelli back. Let's make a couple of subs. Get some fresh legs on the midfield. Who's really struggling? Candeas is not playing very well. He's playing well, but he's got Gardner on. He's a defensive midfielder. He'll shore things up. Fisher, you alright? Right, guys, you're on your own. Pitch. Confirm changes. Let's go. Garner. Cautious. Let's make a sub. Let's get a fresh pair of legs up front because Muller's going to be struggling. Adelman, his pace will stretch them. Locatelli, he's playing reasonably well. He's struggling, but we'll keep him on just now. Right, let's make changes. Let's go direct because we've got pace up front. Michael Seaback, he likes this competition. Shouts. Demand more. Not done anything. Oh, I think we've. Oh, Fisher. Has he got a goal in him? Not played much football this season. And that's it. Oh, we got away with one there. Oof. Every time, Algenki seem to have our number. And that's the problem. We have to win this competition every season because the money's ridiculous, and it really helps us grow. And my old pals Croatia Berlin have lost, so we're playing Berlin or AK in the final, which is disappointing. I wanted to play Croatia Berlin. And Trap, oh, he's getting a bollocking again. He's been good this season. He's been very good this season, but yeah, you can't get away with that. As in terms of his development, he's not developed as much as I thought he would, but that's due to my rubbish coaching and rubbish coaches and being part-time. So he might benefit if we can get promotion next season. He'll be 22, he could still improve, so fingers crossed. Right, in terms of coming back, we will be looking at the schedule. Got a heavy week with work this week, so I'll probably come back reasonably soon. More sooner than I expected. I might do the final as a game, and then the pausing, and then the season review, and then that'll give me time to do a couple of days to do the transfer window for the big promotion push. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks very much. Bye bye. I don't know what that was. What was that? Was a bit right wing way, I don't know. Bye bye.